going on, O Gardens? Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Hey, today we're going to be showing you guys a few clips of how the mission trip went in Guatemala. But before we start off, I want to let y'all know, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so we can notify you every time we upload a new video. Now let's get into it.
Hopeful in spite of where they live and the label that had been put on them, because as they told us that when you're from zone 18 you don't they pretty much almost non-existence, and what they're telling you is that this is your reality. When you're from zone 18 you're not able to get a job, you can't move into a different zone. Maybe at best you can't really get an education, and possibly the highest is about the 8th grade is, I think, where they cut off for the public schools. And they're pretty much telling you that you have no life, you have no hope. But the kids there, they don't react in that way. They still show up every day to the Engadi Center. They still, school currently is out, and it has been since COVID. But they still have been showing up to the Engadi Center every day to, be educated, to be informed, and to help better their life. And one of the things that Engadi would like to do is have a computer lab in order to be able to train their kids to do coding, to do web design, and to work from a technology base. Therefore, they'll be allowed to get a job anywhere in the world, and they won't be confined by their zone 18 in which they come from.
Highlight of the trip was probably hanging out with the kids. You just get to understand their backgrounds, you get to understand what their lifestyles are, and it's something that me and Miss Jackie couldn't resemble. These kids are having to wear the same clothes each day, and that's something that we never had to deal with. We never had to deal with not eating for a whole day. We never had to deal with being stuck outside because the electricity went out, or we never had to deal with sleeping, with multiple people because there's only one bed in the house. These kids are literally in a survival mode, and they are acting like it is normal. That is their norm. We think that it's chaos there, but really they have to deal with it because that's the only thing that they know. The relationships that we built while we were there, that was just amazing. We had we known them for practically our whole lives, and it was just so tragic to say that we had to leave. And you could see all the tears on their faces, you could see the tears on our faces. It just kind of broke our hearts because it was like for the short amount of time that we met them, we made such a great connection with these kids, and we loved them. The building, it was, I would say, different. Me personally, I've never made concrete ever in my life. I've never built a wall. But when I was helping these kids, it felt like, for some reason, it made me feel like I had been doing this practically my whole life.
I don't think that it's for those people who are not willing to be uncomfortable for a moment. We are uncomfortable for a moment. The water is not the best. The shower situation is not the best. The sleeping situation is not the best. So if you're kind of the faint at heart and you are not that person who don't mind being uncomfortable, the mission trip is not for you. You may be that person that needs to support it, because it's just going to be uncomfortable situations. I mean, where we, went to minister, that area, with the bathrooms, where we lived, it was fine, but where you go, it may not be so good.
Wow, Gardens, that was just amazing. That was fantastic. But hey, if you guys ever want to go on mission trips like how we did, make sure to support our nonprofit Project Uplift. And if you ever want to see any more videos like this, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications so we can notify you
every time we upload a new video. Hey, may God bless you and keep you is our prayer.